Hey there, once again, it's me, Jian, Lasala, and welcome to another episode of Pageant Talks. And I am so grateful for BPCI for granting me this series of interviews with their very beautiful set of winners for this year. And yeah, Sam, you don't need any further introduction.
Hi, everyone.
Miss Grand Philippines or Binibining Pilipinas Grand International, Samantha Panlilio. And
hi, everyone. And hello, Jian.
yes,
Oh my God.
here we are, another interview, and you are now a winner. So, Sam, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and we have this, it was so funny because in our last interview, you mentioned another title, and I'm gonna ask you about it later. But
okay,
how are you after the coronation? How are you? How has things been for you?
At first it was so overwhelming, and it literally took me 2 weeks for everything to sink in. Not up until last week, I was like, "Are you sure? Me? I'm Miss Grand."
Yeah.
But it's been such not even a roll. It was just a roller coaster going up. I feel like, and the support and the amount of love that I feel from everyone, I just truly, really, really appreciate it. And I'm so excited to represent the country. I mean, that's such a big honor, especially for Miss Grand. And wow, I didn't realize that it really, really suit my personality. I'm so excited for all the pasabogs. I'm so excited to get creative with the Filipino designers who I'm going to work with and represent. It's just such an honor, and I'm just feeling very grateful and humble, and I'm humbled for this opportunity. So
Now I'm very curious because I started my set of questions, but take me to that moment where they did the crowning moment. What was in your head that there were only 2 crowns? Did you expect anything or what? Tell us, yeah.
So, ever since I stepped foot on that stage that night, I just let everything go. And I was like, whatever happens, just enjoy, because you've made it this far, and that's already such a big feat you've conquered. So I was just, I don't know, I wasn't feeling competitive at all. I just wanted to be myself and just really enjoy the moment, because it's a once in a lifetime thing. So, but yeah, when they were announcing the crowns, and I saw that one of the crowns that I thought I would be a good fit for as well was already given. I was kind of worried, but I mean, who would it be? But I was so happy for all the girls who got crowned before the Miss Grand, and I knew that Miss International obviously wasn't something that I'm aiming for. And I know that other girls deserved it more because they played their strategies like that. And so when Miss Grand was left, actually made Silip, I was like, oh, who else is here? And there are still girls who also deserve it. So I was just thankful to be there. I was like, top 12 is great for me, and I'm so thankful. And so when they did call me, I was really shocked. Not that I wasn't expecting, but I put my expectations down, because that's, I think, the best way to go about crowning moments for me.
and I was so thrilled, and I shared to Sam earlier before this interview that I had a reaction vid, because I went live and I saved it on my IGTV. So I am going to share that with you, Sam. But I'm so proud of you. God really honored your heart, because you remained humble and grounded. And true enough, that my title with the interview, you remember the interview we did, that you are a humble queen. And so proud of you, Sam. So proud. So anyway, here's a formal interview. That was just a very quick chat. So are you ready, Sam, for this formal interview?
Let's do it.
So anyway, Sam, how did your life change after the coronation?
So right after the coronation night, like I said, there's so many people who congratulate me. And not only that, I saw my follower count go up by a crazy amount. And that's when I realized that holding a title or winning a title in nationals doesn't only mean, the clout, as what they would call it, but it also means that you have a responsibility. And that's when I realized how much of a big platform you have. And that's when I started thinking, how can I maximize this, and how can I really get my voices heard? Because when I won the crown, the first thing that came to my mind really was, what can I do for the crown? Not what not what can the crown do for me, because that's really what makes a queen, and that's really something that I hope that I can live up to, that motto of mine.
And you know what, if you continue to remain in that kind of perspective, Sam, I think that you will definitely go far. And I hope that, and I will continue to pray for you, that you remain pure with your intentions. And I'm so proud of you. That's all I can say. I'm really proud of you.
If you guys saw when we first opened the Zoom, we just screamed.
I know, yeah, because like, you know, neither any of us really expected for these things to happen, right? And which connects me to the next question, is that in our previous interview, the first time I met Sam, like, you know, she was very engaging, and I really thought, Sam, the first time we met in Cagandang Flores, because we both belong to the same camp, I knew that you would capture the judges easily. Now, in our first interview together, you mentioned that you wanted initially the Intercontinental crown, and you know, on hindsight, it was an afterthought, or let's just say that your next option was Miss Grand International.
Yes.
Now that it was given, or now that you got more than what you've asked for, how does it feel?
Amazing. I mean, I really, there's no other word. It feels
right.
It feels freaking awesome. Like, you know,
what a
like,
question, Jian. What are you thinking? No, because I'm coming from a place that most of the girls like, hey, I want to be Miss Grand, I want to be this and that, but here you are, you have a very different very different answer. You just wanted the Miss Intercontinental crown. Not that I'm trying to diminish the value of that crown, but I mean, you are the actual, you know, you're the only one who wanted that crown, as far as I've known. But
that's true, yeah.
Yeah, and now that you get it, aside from amazing, how does it feel really? Take us to that very core of your heart, that you got more than what you thought that you deserved. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I feel like for what Jian mentioned, you know, I really was aiming for Intercon because I think that I, you know, ticked all the boxes. Especially, it's not a secret, the height thing, you know, especially on the height thing, because they didn't really look for statuesque girls per se for Miss Intercon. So I was like, you know what, I really fit the mold. Yeah. But I always knew that my personality I'm pretty extra in a good way, you know, like I like the Savos, and you could see that through my posts, right? And so when I got Miss Grand, it just made more sense. You know, God put me here for a reason. And it just really fits me more. And that's something that I'm not even molding into it. Like when they announced me as Miss Grand, I was like, yeah, that's me, you know? So yeah, just still so awesome.
I know. And for some reason, Sam, me and some of my pageant vlogger friends like Luis and the rest of the guys, we really had that quiet, let's just say like quiet confidence that you're gonna get the Grand International crown. And it was just really amazing that you got crowned. So I'm gonna insert that clip here later. Reaction video. So anyway, okay, so everyone wants to know, how inspired or determined are you to get the first Miss Grand International title for the Philippines? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10. Yeah. So
20. If you guys only knew, me and my stylist are so excited because my stylist, shout out to Mac Insha, he actually moved during the pandemic. He moved abroad with his partner, and he's not in the Philippines anymore, but he made me a deal, and he said, you know what, if you win the crown, I'm gonna fly back to the Philippines and style you. So we've been talking every day for like 2 hours, and we would give each other homework. You know, I would watch like old editions of MGI. He would watch Miss Universe national costumes. And so yeah, it's already in the works. I'm so super excited. I'm stoked to be working with so many people. We've already reached out to designers, and it's just so cool because when you are fighting for your country, it's just such a different vibe that everyone's really like pouring in their support, especially in the pageant industry and the fashion industry. Like, and it's so fun to be able to get creative with it. So,
and you're a breakthrough queen. You are not a pageant patty. You are fresh. All the good things. And
I really can't wait to, you know, start making my signature walk. Like, there's so many fun things that you could play around with in Miss Grand, and that's really something I'm looking forward to, and really something that I'm excited about.
yeah, and your auntie must be really, really proud in heaven if when she finds
Yeah.
out that you won the crown, she must
Yes.
be very, very proud. You made your entire family proud of you. So
Yes. Raising the
yeah.
Panlilio flag yet again.
Ah, yes. So okay, I'm really curious, and I always ask this to all of the girls.
Okay.
What did you do a day after being crowned?
Jian, I ate.
I
I
know.
ate my heart out. I mean, come on, I've been dieting for so long. Give me a break.
What did you eat? What did you have?
I had Thai food actually. I mean,
Oh.
not just because it's MGI, but really I've been craving for pad Thai. And when
Uh-huh.
I'm on my special diets where I'm fasting, you can't really have spicy food because that's just gonna mess
Right.
up your digestive system with where there's nothing in it. So a
Mm.
lot of spicy food. Also had I did this. I do this with my boyfriend all the time. It's SNR pizza, like pepperoni and cheese, and then we get hot Cheetos. You crush it, and then you put Philadelphia cream cheese on the pizza, and then you
Oh
put
my
the
gosh.
crushed Cheetos, and then you put some tahini, the Mexican seasoning, and then lime.
Okay. Can
You're
can you
welcome,
send me
everyone.
that? Can you send me that, Sam? Because like I'm a pizza guy, so
Okay,
yeah, count me in
I
if
will
you have a
send you
pizza.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
send me the recipe. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that. So
Okay.
yeah, you ate. I knew it. You ate. So okay, second to the last question because it's just
Sure.
quick catch up with Sam. Okay, so what did you miss doing the most aside from cooking? Because I know you love to cook. That you
Yes.
did after a very busy schedule at the Binibining Pilipinas pageant, or let's just say, to cut a long story short, did you binge watch on anything, or binge eat, or did you sleep, your heart out, or sleep like a bear?
I miss farming because
Oh my
before we were
God,
quarantined,
yeah.
like I used to go farming every weekend and like spend the weekends in Cavite, but I still haven't been able to do that because of the restrictions right now. However,
Yeah.
I do plan to do that once we're all looser with the restrictions. Also, yeah, I haven't watched anything other than past Binibini just like up to or 2 months before the coronation because I
Yeah.
really wanted to immerse my mind into that scene. So yeah, I watched a few shows. Rick and Morty was pretty good. So yeah.
Okay, so oh yeah, and you mentioned you're from Cavite. Yeah, I always forget. I'm really, really close to a quick shout out to Miss Universe Philippines Cavite City, Victoria Velasquez Vincent.
Oh, she
I
reached out to me.
Oh
She was
wow,
like,
yeah.
hey, congratulations. I was like, yeah, you're from Cavite, right? She's like,
Yay!
yeah. It's like, you got this.
We should hang out, okay, when things
Totally.
ease out. Yeah. So
Totally.
okay, Sam. I hate to end this, but again, this is just really, really quick. A quick, very, very quick episode. Why do you think you will be the first Filipina Miss Grand International title holder, or in other words, Miss Grand International 2021? Yeah, and whenever that will happen. So yeah.
I think that I will be the first Miss Grand International 2021 representing the Philippines because I think that I have the character for it. I'm hardworking and I know that whatever I put my mind to, I will achieve it. And that is what I intend on doing.
Yay! Oh my gosh, Sam!
I know, right? This could be a total crowning moment for you too, like this whole reaction.
Yeah, I know, because every time, because I always have this feeling that God always gives me the underdogs. You get what I mean? And it
Yeah.
frustrates me a lot. Okay, I'm just really pouring my heart out here. I'm exposing myself. And I always tell God, like, God, why do you always give me the underdogs? Like, what is your purpose here? But, more than anything in pageantry, it's not who you're supporting. And it's not about if the one you're supporting wins. Because,
Yeah.
it's not about that. It's a relationship
Yeah.
that you build along the way. And
Agree.
so happy, Sam. We both, we're just really quietly competing and quietly
Yes.
supporting one another. And here you are. You're Miss Grand Philippines. Oh my gosh. So any message to your supporters who have been there for you, being that you're a breakthrough contestant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and maraming salamat for believing in me when I was just a candidate and I'm new to the pageant industry. Like, I really wouldn't be here without you guys. And I just felt the love. And actually, I had dinner with some of my OG Sam Blazers last week, and it was so funny. It was so nice to put a face to the names finally. And so I hope to finally have like a bigger reunion before I leave. And so I really owe it to you guys for being here. And yeah, we still have online voting, so let's do this, because they kept complaining. They're like, online voting na naman.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we have one more, guys.
Okay, yeah, don't worry about it, Sam. If it's an online voting, you can rely on the Philippines, because like we're already representing the country, so yeah, no more competition. So
yes.
Oh God, Sam! Oh my gosh, I am still like speechless and on the over.
Yeah, so I really can't wait to see your reaction video. I feel like it's good.
Let me download that or record it on. Yeah, it's on my IGTV. I'm gonna send it to you. So
okay, perfect.
Again, Sam, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for saying yes to this very, very short.
Of course, always
interview, and I'm so proud of you. I can now say that I have a friend who is a beauty queen and continue to remain humble. God gave you, put you into that promotion, to that position, because He knows that you can handle it more than anybody else. So
thank
God
you,
loves
Jian.
you very, very much. So yeah, show some love and support to Samantha Panlilio in the coming days as she prepares for her, journey to Miss Grand International. I know it's never gonna be easy, but as one nation, and with God on her side, I'm stammering. I don't know why. I'm really excited. All I'm saying is, let's be there for Sam. And okay, I want to see you guys on my next episode with the upcoming episodes with the Bini Bini Filipinas Queens. And thank you again, Sam. I love you very much. And yeah, hope to see you guys again soon. Yay!
Yes, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jian.